Hello, this is Scott Pacino from Telecoms.com. I'm here at Qualcomm HQ in San Diego, where they're hosting a 5G/IoT day. And I'm talking to Dino Flore, who heads up the technology and product side of things for Europe. So Dino, why don't you start by giving us a view of how 5G has progressed in the last couple of years. In fact, I've just remembered we had an interview in this very building about 2 years ago. So why don't you tell us how things have moved on since then?
It's true. I still remember we were just meeting very close by, and at that time, of course, there was a lot of excitement, but a lot was maybe speculation for many. 2 years afterwards, now we are showing that 5G is real and 5G is here, and 5G is also here in Europe as well. We launched in many networks in Europe. We launched about 15 plus networks in Europe. We have a healthy ecosystem of devices already. We have 6 devices already launched commercially in Europe from Qualcomm, with Qualcomm technology, which is quite a novelty compared to the previous technology transition, where there was the device ecosystem was taking time to coalesce and show up with some level of maturity. Actually, this time is the first time where we have a very healthy ecosystem of devices already showing a different price tiers. So it's a quite significant progress we made in these 2 years since we last met.
So on the whole, you're pretty happy with how Europe's adopted 5G?
So extremely happy. Europe has been on the leading side of 5G together with the US and Korea. So these are the 3 geographies where 5G has launched, and it's also nice to see 5G now happening for real in Europe as well.
And are there any other factors that you think could be improved to make the 5G take up even better than it is?
Yeah, the uptake, it will take some time to have, let's say, to cover large parts of the population, but I think it will follow the normal cycle. Definitely, whereas while in the first phase we launched on the mid-bands 3.5 gigahertz NSA technology, now already we are planning a second wave of deployments beginning of next year, where we're going to launch 5G in low bands. That will also help speed up getting good coverage of 5G. So that will be a very significant second wave of deployment starting for next year. But again, and then we will add to that, we will add the standalone mode down the road, and also in some deployments we'll add some millimeter wave deployments as well.
We've heard a lot about 5G use cases from your colleagues, but from a European perspective, how are we using 5G?
Yeah, so it is true. 5G, it will be way beyond only mobile broadband and smartphones as usual. So we will definitely enter new areas, and we will change different industries. In Europe specifically, a very interesting industry to watch, there will be the industrial sector, where I think we are going to help in the digitalization of the industry, the factories, all this industry 4.0 trend that is starting in Germany and other countries in Europe. I think it will be a very big trend, and we're going to use 5G to make the factory more connected and smarter. The other thing is also auto. It's an important sector for Europe, and also auto is going through some renovation. Auto are getting increasingly connected and increasingly intelligent, because, for example, we can serve then use cases like autonomous vehicles or smart transportation in general to make roads safer and more efficient. So transportation.
Okay, that's great. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.